Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first VGU Talks of 2016. I'm Dom the Expert of Calls from VideoGamesUncovered.com. Hope you had a great Christmas and New Year, and now it's time to kick off 2016 with talking about games. Specifically, Blade & Soul, the new free-to-play MMO that's hit us this week as of January 19th. If you have not tried the MMO yet and you are a big MMO fan, be sure to try this out. I've been in it since the pre-launch and I'm still playing it now, occasionally live streaming it also. It is a really fun MMORPG to get your hands on, but it has raised a concern, and that's why I am here in video form to talk about it. So what is the concern with Blade & Soul? Well, the majority of the game is pretty damn amazing. Like the art style, the musical direction, the combat, the combo systems, all that is great. Even the crafting system is top notch. But the concern I have is involving resources and world-based resources. Now, Blade & Soul is not the only MMO out there to have world-based resources. Just look at World of Warcraft and all the different ores you can get. Have a look at the Elder Scrolls Online and the ores that you can bump into, as well as all the herbs and all that stuff. And the same thing goes with Arcade. But the problem with world-based resources in Blade & Soul is that it isn't instanced. And what I mean by this is that, let's say you're on a server with around 1,000 people and there's this one drop of iron ore which you can mine from in a specific area. And that specific drop of iron ore is world-based so that everyone can see it, but it's also instance-based so that it doesn't go away until you specifically mine it. And then only when you've mined it, the respawn timer for that specific resource starts. So, for example, if the resource takes about 30 minutes to respawn back into the world, that timer won't begin until you have mined and gathered that specific resource. In Blade & Soul, however, it's a world-based resource, so that 1,000 people can see that piece of resource, but the first person that goes up to that resource and mines it, or goes up to that resource and gathers it, is the only person that can claim that specific resource, and then it begins rotating for half hour, hour and a half, depending on where you are in the world and which level of crafting material you yourself are mining or gathering. This has basically made crafting in that game insanely hard, or just incredibly not worth it in any way, shape or form. Because let's put it this way, in Blade & Soul, specifically, two of the best crafting items that you can get are keys and unsealing charms. The keys are needed in order to open up chests, which can have important weapons that you will need in order to break through your equipment, whilst the unsealing charms are used to unseal weapons, soul shields, pieces of equipment that you do pick up along the way, which you need to do in order to break through, or that you might want to do in order to upgrade your current selected soul shield or current equipment that you're currently running with. And these resources both require quartz. Quartz being the mineable material that I've been referencing earlier on. Now, quartz is plentiful. You look at all the different areas such as the Viridian Shores, Cinderlands and beyond. Quartz is abundant, same as water, which is the other world-based gathering resource that you can get. However, because they are world-based and not instance-based per character, now you see the marketplace completely booms with quartz of many different levels going for 8 silver a pop, even higher, going up into the 30s or even into the golds for huge bulks of quartz. And as much as you may need quartz in order to craft, surely it's not a good idea to have quartz cost this much in the community market, and instead you want to balance out the cost of quartz and resource materials that people may want to trade on the market, along with keys and unsealing charms for people want to make a profit out of on the market. So how can you fix this? Easy. You either make it instance-based with the characters, or you make it so that these world-based items are forever obtainable or have very short respawn times, so that if people are just running through the game, they can just go past it, mine it, get a few pieces and move on. If they're going to craft, awesome, they can use that in order to go towards whatever they're crafting. If they're not going to craft, that's okay, because you can still put that stuff on the marketplace so that the people that need it in order to craft or make specific stuff can take it and use it for what they need, and you can still gain the profit out of it. To this day, I believe that is the only problem I have with Blade and Soul, but as soon as that problem gets fixed, I will gladly come out and say that this is the best value free-to-play MMO out there right now, which you should definitely get your hands on. But with this system currently in place, people that are a fan of crafting may just feel disappointed by the experience. Just putting it out there for you guys. So there you go, first VGU Talks video of 2016. Let me know what you think about world-based resources in MMOs in the comments below. As well as that, if you've been playing Blade and Soul and you've experienced these problems, or maybe you haven't been experiencing these problems, let me know in the comments also. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll be seeing you for another edition of VGU Talks.